My name is Genise Jamilah. I am the creator of I Don't Do Clubs and Must Love Beards. I want you to see AJ because you need to ask him because he told me here. Yeah. Where is he?
The way people party is changing, and Genise was probably one, if not the pioneer of day parties for African Americans that allows them to be home by 11, ready to turn up the next day.
How you know that? I started I Don't Do Clubs in 2011 after I moved from Atlanta, Georgia to New York City, expecting to know a lot of people, be the black sex in the city. I didn't know anyone, and I had a hard time finding events that weren't clubs on Facebook.
Millennials that are, professionals and changing the way that society looks at us. We're not going to the clubs as often. That's why we're coming to day parties, and because we got to go to church on Sunday, or we got to go to the gym in the morning.
I think they're looking to hang out with people that are in the same educational level and probably financial bracket. They want to hang out with black professionals who like rap music but maybe don't call women bitches, who enjoy drinking but don't want to see fights all the time. Just people that want to have a good time without the drama. Man, I got this swag. My head to my bed. You know I'm popping tag. We've been to Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, San Francisco, LA, Chicago, New York, and DC. Oh, and Toronto. Yeah, we always get requests to come to new cities. It's flattering, but we also have to look at the numbers. So you say come to Jackson, Mississippi. I can go to Google Analytics and see that 10 people from Jackson, Mississippi have looked at the site this month. That's not enough for us to go over someone that we already cover. So until people get on board with reading the site, I'm probably not going to go to their city and spend money to have an event, because these events are not free to have.
How has being a woman impacted your actual place in the entertainment industry, both positively and negatively?
Positive, I think, other women like seeing me in charge. They know that because of my brand, I Don't Do Clubs, I'm not trying to get over them at a party like it's a party from I Don't Do Clubs. She gets us, she knows us. For men, they always assume there's a man or someone else, like you did earlier. You're like, where's the other person? Just me. It's always just me. I have a lot of guy friends, and a lot of times they come out with me and they might be standing right over here, but if a new person walks over, they would go straight to the guy. I'm like, he's never been on an email, you've never heard his voice. Why do you assume that this man is also part of I Don't Do Clubs? Well, initially there was a lot of pushback from women. They feel like they shouldn't have to pay to go to an event. I'm like, it's still an event. It's still something that we have to pay for to produce, so why shouldn't you have to pay? But we're not changing our formula. It works, clearly. All the New York events have sold out, so they push back, but I just say, don't come. A lot of the blogs that were kind of like us that started out are no longer around. I Don't Do Clubs will be 7 in August, so we have had a nice little run.
So you want to actually find event promoters that have done the lead work, actually work with reputable venues, and are out there bringing people of similar likes into a space and place. And that's what Genise is. Like, without event promoters, there would be no nightlife, honestly. I think we're just consistent. We don't drop off. It's not like you don't see out in the clubs, we don't drop off for like a month and then come back. We're always there. We don't just have our event, we promote everyone's event from all over the country. So we're just consistent, and we give great content.